Welcome to Solve It Like a Marketer. Today we are looking at Maslow's hierarchy of needs in consumer behavior. Don't go away. Now, successful marketing persuades consumers to purchase a product or service. And one of the most effective ways to accomplish this is by appealing to one or more of our basic needs. So this is where Maslow's hierarchy of needs comes into play. It's really a useful guideline to target our marketing efforts. So although there are, and I'm going to mention this, there are other frameworks that you can use to determine consumer needs, Maslow's is still very relevant today. And what it does is it supports a strong psychological approach to marketing. So let's dig in. What is Maslow's hierarchy? Well, in essence, it identifies 5 primary areas of needs experienced by most humans. We begin with psychological or basic life survival needs. So the model progresses in subsequent steps through safety and security, love and belongingness, self-esteem or ego needs, and finally, self-actualization. So Maslow postulated that as humans meet the needs at the very first level, they then move on to the next, and then the next, and so on. So let's take a closer look. So needs at the psychological level are those that are almost primitive. They include the need for air, water, and food. Next are our safety needs, including security, shelter, and protection. In short, the person wants to be sure that their physical well-being is protected. Now, according to Maslow, only when the needs included in the psychological and safety levels are met can someone then go and do more on a day-to-day basis. So hence, they can hop to the next level, which is belonging and love. So the beginning of interpersonal relationships and social belonging. Such needs include friendship, family, and intimate relationships. Now, esteem or ego needs can include a sense of status or accomplishment. Basically, others recognize a person's competence and therefore respect them. Finally, we have self-actualization needs. So this level focuses on the person's full potential and their ability to reach that potential. So goals might include, for instance, parenting, vocational achievements, seeking happiness, and personal fulfillment. Now, Maslow stated that human behavior and decision-making are really motivated by one of the 5 need levels in the hierarchy. So when you know the level of your target market in Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you can quickly determine what your prospects want, what they seek, and what they desire. But you have to make sure that your target market is at the right level. So what do I mean by that? Okay, here's an example. You're setting up a service for job seekers and it's targeted toward people who are just graduating from either university or college. Now, this service will help with resume building and networking. So you think that basically you can appeal to people's need for status or accomplishment. So you're going for the 4th level of the hierarchy. Now, be careful. On closer inspection, because these are recent graduates, they may be more concerned with security. So the 2nd level of Maslow's hierarchy. So finding that first job is pretty much more important to them than status. Now, what's interesting is that for the individual, unfulfilled needs are very important. In fact, they can be really stressful. Unfulfilled needs are important for marketers to consider. Fears over job loss, fears over being accepted, over buying a new home. It's our job to address that fear and propose solutions. So for your business, you connect best with prospective customers if you appeal to their needs in a relevant and meaningful way. So consider the level of need your customer's trying to meet and market your product in such a way as to convince them that it will fulfill a specific need. So perform a periodic evaluation of your marketing techniques because your target audience may not remain static. Always be aware of where on Maslow's needs hierarchy your customer base is and where your product fits in. The more these two dovetail, the more effective your marketing efforts are. Now, Maslow's hierarchy of needs isn't perfect as a customer profiler by any means, but it really allows you to quickly determine which group of people might be good prospects and which message they really need to hear. Now, I should mention that there are numerous examples of unethical applications of the needs hierarchy. So, for instance, think about patients with chronic back pain and the numerous quick fix remedies that get pitched on late night TV, or get rich quick schemes, especially those that are hidden pyramid schemes where you need to sell products basically to your friends and family and then try and get them to be part of your sales team. So all of these play on the fears of the psychological, safety, belongingness, ego needs, and self-actualization levels, pretty much all of them. And that's why their draw is really so powerful. Of course, as the saying goes, if it sounds too good to be true, well, it likely is. As ethical marketers, I believe that Maslow's hierarchy can help us navigate the psychology of consumers to help them make safe and realistic purchases that are worthwhile for both seller and buyer. If you'd like to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you every week with a new video, so please stay tuned, and together, let's solve it like a marketer.